Boy, it's an interesting Sunday, fellas. Interesting Sunday. YouTube, geeks all over the globe. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cause We Geek. We encourage you to stay geek, man. Listen, these guys are interested in a season finale that we just saw, man. So we're definitely gonna talk about it, man. We got some Marvel potential D23 news. And yeah, man. And we got some comments from a actor from the Lantern show we got to get to, man. So we're gonna get to all that here today. So listen, if you guys are into geek content, you know what I'm saying, the geek culture, anything involving movies and television, you're in the right place. Simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning as we get our geek on. And also, too, if you guys can do us a favor and hit them likes as well, that helps out the channel in more ways than you know. But yeah, listen, man, I'm your boy Real. Got Cuz in the building. Big J NBA, man. Well, fellas, we had an interesting show just end. A lot to get into. You already know how we do, man. We normally get into these discussions about these shows, kind of give our thoughts and all that type of stuff, man, on the show. It's definitely gonna be spoilery. Y'all already know. Spoilers, all that good stuff, man. So I'm gonna warn you right now. If you have not seen the last episode, any of the episodes of House of Dragons season 3, go back and watch it. Come back and let us know. But until then, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yep, you've been warned. Check this out, man. Before we start, y'all, look at this. So the final season of House of Dragon, which is season 4, won't release for another 2 years, y'all. Another 2 whole years. Yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? I think we talked about this before. We talked about the fact that this is going to be, well, they're going to do one more season and then kind of go on what they were going to do, whatever. And the fact that they knew it was going to be the last season, you would think that they would have kind of shot things a little closer, so that way, you know, it can one come out this year and the last season come out next year. Man, they're going to wait a whole another 2 years for the last season to show up. So, well, cuz, go ahead and let us know, man. We normally do. We give our thoughts on the show, kind of have our back and forth about the show, and then we give our Kaioken rating of the overall season. So, cuz, man, let the folks at home know, man. What was your thoughts of this season here, man, of House of Dragon?
The overall season was good. I want to apologize to you because I had got it wrong about Helena. I was expecting that would have been early next season. Yeah, you called it. I was expecting it to be early next season, next season, not next year, but next season situation. And like once the episode started, that's when it hit me. It was like, oh, I don't think she's going to survive through this one. Just seeing how she was moving around, which for sure matched how she, for the most, was seeming in the book itself. So yeah, she's not gonna make it through this one. So my wife really don't care much about Game of Thrones or House of Dragon, but she was sitting next to me while I was watching it, and once they found Ulf and he got on that dragon, I told her that.
Oh, I thought I did watch it.
She seen like the final parts of the. She did watch the final season, Game of Thrones, but outside of that, she really doesn't care much about it.
Oh,
nah.
I
try to drag her into it as much as possible, but nah, that ain't her thing at all.
Don't feel bad because Mom don't watch X-Men 97, so you good.
So, but yeah, it was. But once Ulf got on that dragon, I told her it's like it is about to go left. Like it's about to get very bad. And she just looked up and it had him. So first had David busted, but it had him hitting the soldiers on the outside. I was like, yeah. So he was expected to be fly for them. That's why they cheering him on. Hit them. And then he turned back to the castle and was like, F you too. And that too was like chaos. Absolutely chaos. I can't think of his name. The part of the Grey Wolves. the one that took down
Took down
Orman.
Orman. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here said this is the proper axe from the north. It's like Tucker stuff. Like they brought it. Uh, it was they just had so many iconic moments within it. I do within the season. I saw a video, and I agree. I do wish that they would have gave us a little bit more of the side characters between the Grey Wolves, the lady that killed Sir Kirsten Cole, the Sertoli. Like I wish they would have gave us a little bit more talk of them next to them because like whenever they're on the screen, they did something big from killing Cole, talking him, the madness towards him, let him kill him without having a big death, storming the castle, killing Ormond. Like they had these big moments, and like but it still didn't have that emotional hit. Like you knew it was big death happening, but it still didn't have as much as I feel like it should have. And I feel like that those three should have been talked up a little bit more throughout the season because I think just their backstory or just knowing more a little bit more of them would have been fascinating. Uh, it's definitely hit the side that BA had talked about as well, where they had uh, Rhaenyra digging down bad at this point, uh, misstep after misstep, not trusting anyone either. Just for, like you said, like this, being able to listen to the story and then watch the show, it's been fascinating on both sides of it. Uh, but just yeah, it was a great season overall. What they did for Tumbleton, it was fantastic. Putting kids on the wall was crazy. Uh, if them kids were the person, that would have been the gray wolf. When he smacked the kid with the axe that hit him in the leg, like it was crazy. But I absolutely enjoyed it. Damon, Odu made him put up a good fight. You had Aegon popping up on Aemond after Aemond found out that his girls is stuck there at Heron Harrenhal forever at that point. It's just it's great TV. Like HBO knows how to put on great TV. Game of Thrones knows how to put on great TV. It just sucks that now we have to wait 2 years. But overall, it was great TV. What you got, BA?
Man. I guess I can start off by saying it was definitely good TV. So good. I definitely watched it the second time, and I think I should not have watched it the second time. I think the second time was what threw me off a lot because once I
In a
got
good way or bad way?
in a bad way, in a bad way.
Man,
Once I got past the emotions and things of that nature, like that was all the first watch. The second sit down is just like, all right, let's see if things are making sense here. Let's see if things are adding up and all those things. And that's the stuff that kind of threw me off a little bit. I think that they flipped the switch a little bit too quickly with Rhaenyra. She went
You think so?
from they pretty much did it in one
My
episode.
wife said the
You
same
know what I
thing.
mean? And that she didn't have enough time to fully dive into that arc that she was trying to get into. And now we're going to lead into the next season like that, but it's like we could have probably used maybe a good 2 episodes, maybe of things happening and her just kind of like no one's listening. I'm getting frustrated and all this other stuff. Or within this one episode, maybe turn up the notch. So when Baylor came in and tried to challenge her after she heard the news and all this other stuff that Aegon was still alive, and she just gave her that little mini that that motherly like or auntie type like choke. She should have choked her down. She should have choked her down, and that would have put more emphasis on her tweaking, her changing in a sense, right? And let Baylor have
that might have been the last little remnants right there, BA of a that's the last time I'll be nice. After that,
Yeah, it was. Technically it was.
Mhm.
But I just think she should have maybe did a little bit more to really get that fear to us. Like, yo, she's going into a different direction. Maybe her stabbing the high keep instead of letting Corliss's oldest
Older
Alex,
son.
yeah, let him do it. If she would have kind of did it, even like, oh snap, yeah, I mean, then it would have been pretty cool. But I liked how they set up it was really Godfather-ish when she was going through her speech, and then the war was getting set up and commencing by as she was doing that. I thought that was great. That was great cinematography at its best. I was like, oh, this is giving me Godfather vibes, when he was doing the christening or whatever, and people was getting got as he was doing that. So that was cool. And to think that the battle itself, the thing that Damon wasn't really even like in this battle in the books or whatever. So the fact that they added him, it was like, oh, it made Damon look like a great character. Like, he's already a great character. Don't get me twisted, but it was even more it made even more sense to have him there being a general. I like that move. I like that. I like the fact that he still had a conscience. He told the kids, get out the way.
Yeah,
He chose to stay.
Don't do it.
At least once. He gave him that one warning.
He gave him one. You cannot. This is a war, guys. You feel me? Like, I said, get out the way. I'm the one on the dragon. Y'all choose to stay. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gonna get crispy tonight, and they got crispy, and then it is. And then the shot right after that, when Caraxi's head busts through the I was like, yo, is this HBO? Is this TV? Why I should be paying for this scene? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was that, it was that good. And and just going through it, I think. This is more season talk, but it was a part of this episode. I just think the scenes with Amon and Alice was just a bit too much. You could have added, like Will said, like, we didn't spend more time with the other side characters. You know what I mean? And every single what did we learn from Amon and Alice? What did we really learn, like, throughout the whole entire season? He went there, he got stabbed up, she saved him. What else? You know what I mean? His brother, his mother came to try to kill him. That his whole timeline at being at Earn Hall could have been done within like a good 2 minutes of TV film, and then he would have been fine. That could have been his whole joint. So they kept him in there. They didn't need that. That and Damon in the season 2. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of that dream stuff and all this stuff, and that's why he changed or whatever like that. He could have had one little dream and said that was enough. They kept having him going through these sequences and stuff, and that's the characters that other people could have been a part of. Like, who knew that the Archer, the wolf, the North Archer, that's Arya's great grandmother.
Great, yeah,
like. That's the small stuff that we could have got into a little bit more, but we wasted it at Earnhardt. And I don't think that timeline, that storyline should have been there as deep as it was, because it didn't do anything. It didn't have no payoff.
Like my wife said the same thing. BA said everything you said. She said the same thing.
Like,
so we need to get away from them. Yeah.
Earnhardt just didn't have no payoff other than Aegon pretty much showing up and saying, I'm alive. I feel like he wanted to say B word right after. Like, I'm alive, bitches. You know what I'm saying? So that was great. Like I said, Aegon was turning into like one of my favorite characters. So to see him come, I see his full character arc in a sense, and I'm like, cool. That was good. They added a lot of stuff to him too, but I like it. I like what they was doing with him. So Aegon is fine. Amon, you can miss me with most of that. Rhaenyra should just been a little bit tweakier, a little bit more. Ryder Ruin, that's the guy that Will was mentioning.
Yeah,
phenomenal. Like, yo, if you signing off to this type of stuff, I need to be remembered, hopefully in a positive way.
Yeah,
no one's gonna forget that moment in which he got his arm chopped off. Say, you know what, I still got one good arm, and you gonna get a proper effing at the end of the day. and it gave it to him, and then
I told y'all.
got
I
burned
said,
to
hey,
a
y'all
crisp
got to get
in
a.
a glorious form.
Yeah, it's gonna be some satisfying depths up in here, boy. I told you.
That was satisfying. Omar had to go.
Like, yes.
I think we all knew that. I think he got like a lot of time too, but it was rewarding because we saw the payoff. You see what I'm saying? So as much as he was irking us and all this other stuff, we saw it. We saw that. We saw G Wayne trying to save everybody before everything went down, and he just got choked out too. I mean, Damon delivered that choke. That's what Rhaenyra should have did to old girl. That's what he should have choked that ass like that, and then we would have been like, oh well, she's might have went over the edge right there. But no, that's funny that. But all in all, I think I said it was definitely a good episode. I was definitely at the edge of my seat when I watched it the first time. I was all in the fields and everything like that. And then with Helena, it's fun. Like when you watch it the second time, you've seen Alicent's son, Dern, looking in the window in the beginning of the show to
her.
Then towards his sister. That was his aunt, his mother. So the Targaryen timeline got me effed up a little bit. But to see Alicent's other child, Helena, jump, and have her demise, I was like, yo, I see what y'all did there. That was nice. Beginning to end there. But who knows what happened with Darren? Hopefully he's still around some kind of way. They ain't kill him off. If you don't see it, then they didn't do it. But yeah, it was. It was time. It was time for Helena to go. There's another character that really takes toll. That really gets the proper footing after Helena dies. His name is the dead shepherd, and you're gonna see like someone has to lead causes, leads the people to revolt against a lot of things. And I was hoping that they will kind of sneak that in. They didn't do that, so that's definitely. They're definitely going to do it for the. They had no other choice. I think
they are.
They have. You can't nettles this one. You can't just omit this character. No, you got. He has to be a part of it. I was hoping that he would have kind of showed himself, but I like the tapestry at the very end, and I had to look at it, and I looked at it twice and stuff like that, and just to see all the red around Rhaenyra. Like you're here, but it's gonna be nothing but bloodshed all around you, in a sense. And it's like it's over. It's really over. But you got what you wanted, though. You are here. You are a queen, and I can't tell you within the tapestry how long it's going to last. But understand that these walls are closing in on you, and you got hands reaching out everywhere within the blood of the tapestry. And I enjoyed every second of that part. So. That was the omen that she got from the person that was giving you the dreams, the dreamer in a sense in the Targaryen bloodline, and it's over now. And we have to wait 2 years, but that's Game of Thrones. That's Westeros. You thought you was going to get the season finale next season. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Nah, dog. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So those that's just jumping onto the the Game of Thrones bandwagon that didn't see the original series. Come join the ride. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying?
This is
like
the ride.
The meme with James Franco. This your first time? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Just come on. You had to wait 2 years and just buckle down and you'll be all right. Time will pass and you will get through it. Trust and believe me.
I'm gonna say, you know what? It might be best to watch it now, BA. Watch this first and then watch Game of Thrones. So that way chronologically it'd be in order.
What? No, yes, but I was just saying, even when Game of Thrones first came out and we was waiting for the last season, we had to wait 2 years for that.
2 years,
we had to wait 2 years for that.
We waited 2 years for 7 and 8, didn't we?
Yeah,
something, I think it was like a year and a half, and then the other one was 2 for sure.
Yeah.
So
they wilding.
Normal.
But we just say though, big. We just say BJ.
No, I heard BA made the comment about. It seems that there was a rush with Rhaenyra's mood switch. Like we haven't seen a queen, do something like that, just turn on a dime and all of a sudden she's evil or something, just have a.
And that's the uproar. You know what I'm saying? That was part of the uproar. Like y'all made that mistake already. It wasn't Khaleesi S, but it was enough for you to look at it like, hold on, that's y'all a little too fast on that gun. That's the vibe that I got. It wasn't as fast as Khaleesi's, but it was It was.
Oh yeah,
It's
definitely
in
would.
the ballpark. It's in the ballpark. Yeah,
But
I mean, so
I
see what BJ said.
What episode did she cut off her finger?
That was about 2 episodes ago.
The
Right,
2 episodes ago.
6.
So you had
But
9
you definitely got to
episodes.
watch. You got to watch
Yeah.
this first because this Game of Thrones gives the end of this story in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yes. So technically, yes, you definitely want to watch this first because if you watch that, then you already know what happened.
Yeah, they give the history of it.
I think you can watch Seven Kingdoms any time. I don't think it's. I mean, I could be wrong. We might start tying stuff in on season 2 or whatever. We don't know, but I know season 1 is just like it's kind of like its own contained story or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I think I kind of saw. Well, I guess I had an idea because we kind of know the story already or whatever that she was gonna start turning as soon as she cut her finger on that chair or whatever, kind of like her dad or whatever. But that didn't turn. We got sick. But with her, we already what was it called again? NBA. Not Dragon Magnus. What was it called? The sickness all of them have at where they just kind of start going crazy. What's it called?
It's just the Targaryen bloodline. You know what I mean? That's probably what it is. To be honest with you, that's what it is. I don't know if it's a technical term, but like the Mad King, he went mad.
Yeah,
it's just
it's a term
Targaryen
way. You call it in
Targaryens
game.
just kind of flip it and just start getting real crazy. But yes, in the modern language, it's called inbreeding. James 100% correct. That's what it is.
Yeah, sound about right, bro. That sound about right. No, man, I agree with everything y'all said, bro. Like I said, this episode was. I'm with you, BA. It's one of them episodes. Some stuff gonna happen, and it's like it was starting to kind of slowly build to all the major stuff. You like, I'm like, man, my hands sweating. Like, bro, what's about to happen? You know what I'm saying? Who about to die or whatever?
Who about to die? Yeah.
Who about to die? Like, it's like they kind of give you like little hints, like, oh, this person might die. Oh, never mind, it might be over here now. It's like, dang, bro, like, can you just get this over with so we can know what's going on? You got me nervous.
We know it's gonna be crazy.
Like you said, I'm sitting on the edge of the chair. My wife told me to sit back and all that. I'm like, man, listen, man, they need get this over with so we can know who gonna die, man. That's all I want to know. Bro, like I said, I think the most satisfying for me was Ormond dying, bro. And I told y'all after the episode when those 7 assassins tried to come in there and kill Darren, and he was kind of like
he was ready for him to go at that point.
Yeah, I was just like, and then no, I take that back. Before that, it was a chess. He played chess with Darren. That's when I was like, hold on, this guy not as smart as we think he is. Like, think he like all like I'm 5 steps ahead or whatever. Then he beat him in chess. He got mad or whatever.
Technically, he did save their side. Like it was to me, that was a wash. I think we all can agree that was kind of a wash. But it wasn't a smashing. Like they were supposed to get smashed, and through his trading them off, that's what saved them, and it worked. So. You got to give them at least that, like they were supposed to get smashed, and it didn't. It wasn't no smashing. It was pretty much a even draw.
But so the way I'm looking at it is, you lost, right? You completely lost that fight. The fact that it's to the point that he knew he was about to lose when he set the kids out there. That was his last kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, he set the kids out when he found out they couldn't find off. And on top of that, I don't know why you trusted him for. He trash. But I guess he figured, hey man, I'm making you a lord, so you got my back, right? And it's like this dude is an F up. Like what we talking about? Like everybody named Mama know this dude is trash. And you saw where he found him at. He's sitting on the toilet somewhere. He trash. And so
in the outhouse.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I thought he was gonna die in this episode. I'm surprised he's still alive. Well, he'll probably get his in the next season.
He gonna get his in the next season.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know stuff. Okay. No, I
don't think it's gonna be satisfying, but he'll get it.
Nah, I don't see it being either.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because I'm like, bro, people like that, he ain't not gonna last long, bro.
Real.
Well,
it's known as the Targaryen Madness.
Targaryen Madness. Okay, I knew what's the name to it. I couldn't remember what the name was, but yeah, because like literally not every last one of them, but majority of them, like BA was saying, they get
almost
it.
Every generation, if you have enough kids.
But they say when a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin to see what they're gonna turn. Which way they fall.
Yeah, because remember, her dad was peaceful and he was normal. And then her, look what's happening to her. She going crazy. Her kids, the other kids, kind of.
But the grandfather
was
also that was the regular Aegon, the crazy one, the Mad King.
Yeah. Wait, no.
No, Aegon
The Mad King was after.
We talking about two different.
After.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mad King
was
came
So
after.
her daddy was what? So he was what? What was her father?
Viserys the Peaceful.
Yeah,
Okay.
Viserys
No,
the Peaceful. Yeah,
the
he was normal.
grandfather was.
Aegon.
From the Game of Thrones, the grandfather, Khaleesi's grandfather was
the
it was her father that was the Mad King.
Her father, yeah, Mad King.
But
yeah.
I'm talking about in this show, though, her daddy was also, because that's when they had the 3 sisters that he was married to, right?
No.
In House of the Dragon, the grandfather. So
no, it was the grandfather that had the 2. He had the 2 sisters. That was Aegon the Conqueror.
Yeah,
he
but
had
the sister wives.
Sister wives. He was grandfather.
100 years before that.
Yeah,
he was great grandfather or something like that. But yeah, he was well ahead of that.
Like a bitch, that dude got me thinking. It showed up at the beginning of season 1 of House of Dragons. Her Rhaenyra's grandfather, because remember he ended up passing it down to her father because it was supposed to be her aunt was supposed to be. What she call her the
queen that never was.
That never was.
That never was. Yeah,
Corliss's girl.
Yeah. So their father. I thought was he mad? Well, he crazy too, didn't he? Did he go crazy?
No, he was. He was a
Viserys is the Daemon's father. Viserys
he was a good guy.
He was the peaceful king. He was the one that had peace in the realm, and then his son, which is Viserys, he the one that came in, inherited that, but he didn't do anything.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Because he didn't do anything, he avoided conflict. He even avoided riding a dragon. He avoided a lot of stuff. But his daughter, which is Rhaenyra, she had tunnel vision. She didn't see the stuff that he wasn't doing. She just sees him as, everything was peaceful when he was there. No, they just avoided conflict and he got lucked up. Yeah. But it's it takes someone like Daemon or someone like to tell her that, like, he was he was whack. It was our father that was the one that did everything. But
so it was Viserys, the Peace King before him, Maelor, and then it was Maelor because his brother had died, so he just took over. So I forgot what Maelor's name was or brother name, and then before them was Aegon the Conqueror, which is a story we're gonna see in the movie that's coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's making sense. Yeah, I thought he was mad, and then her father was good, and she mad, whatever. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. See what else is in the movie show, man. The fact that now I wonder how this is going to fall on her, because I wonder this is going to lead to what happens in Game of Thrones, where you remember that guy who was over the church that ended up gaining power and making Cersei and all them, walk through this town naked.
The High Scepter.
The High Scepter. I wonder if this was the beginning of their fall, and then it kind of built back up in Game of Thrones. I wonder if that have anything to do with it. I might be reaching, or I might be off with that, but I thought that might have been the reason why. Like, okay, this is the fall of it, because like you said, she went in there, whispered something in Corlys' oldest son's ear, like, yo, go get this dude or whatever, and he's like, all right, and got to killing them and stuff like that. And it's just like, bro, the High Scepter, it's crazy to me, bro. This show. Oh, my bad. We got to show y'all this. So these are the folks, man. We need to start paying some tribute to right here, bro. It's all the people who died right here.
It was a rough season.
Yeah, bro.
Hold up, I didn't see this in the rundown. Hold up, let me blow this.
Yeah. In memory right here, man. And what stands out to y'all on here, man? And Cat died too. Am I evil? Am I an evil person for not like
Karen,
what you
because
did?
she should have left. Because she should have left.
She should have left.
You ain't evil. I thought the same thing too.
I'm like, man, because it made me mad. We talked about it. It made me mad because like you got mad at your husband for not, being ambitious and all that stuff, having money, He go and do it, come back and tell you, hey, I did everything that you wanted me to do. Well, I didn't want that. I wanted you to be here with me. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. Now I'm doing what you want me to do. Now you flipped it on me like, now you should have been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? So when she died, I'm like, now see, this is what you did. But okay, sorry, my bad. Now we would say there'll be
No,
Oh, you trying to see the what's name? Yeah, man. Yeah, Helena, bro. I hated she died though.
Mm-hmm.
I really thought, well, like you said, it was things kind of leading to the fact that she was gonna die. But the two main casts on this list, though, you already know who it is. Your boy Christian, right? Yeah, them two on the top right. Get him up out of them, y'all. I ain't mad at all, boy. Hey, what was more satisfying, their deaths or Joffrey's death on Game of Thrones?
Joffrey.
Oh, hold on. Joffrey or what's old boy name that was torturing
Ramsay.
Oh, yeah. Ramsay. Oh, that's a tough one.
So for me, it's I'm anti-poison, right? When I see you get poisoned, it's just like it's a slow, like you're going to die, so I see it, right? And it's just like, all right, just all right, get it over with now. But that's just me. So when Ramsay died, it was so poetic because after he lost the battle, everything went against him. The way Sansa stood up for herself, and then I'm just gonna feed you to the things that you've been starving for the last couple weeks. Doing right to the dogs. I said, yo, this and you saw that one dog will go right for his jugular. I was like, oh, it's beautiful. So to me,
I already knew.
I hear the Joffrey argument. I'm not mad at it.
Bro, Joffrey went, like you said, went out kind of cold though, bro. Like
it was nasty work.
Like you said, that poisoning was like, it was slow, it was like painful. I'm just like, yo, hey, somebody end him real quick, bro. This is getting. I was cool at first when it started happening. I'm like, dang, hold on, okay, it's going on long enough. Take him out of his misery, bro. This is getting crazy or whatever, right? So, dang, I don't know, because all of them are trash in their own way, bro, and just kind of those are the 4 most satisfying deaths of all time on Game of Thrones. Right now, I don't know.
On this season, I think Cole's was the best because it was so lackluster. It was just so like you wanted to die gloriously and just so rap.
It was kind of unexpected a little bit. Like you said, you think you put the little handkerchief around his sword. You think like, okay, you about to go out like a G.
Yeah.
Snatch it right from that. That was.
I'm just like, man.
Yeah, man.
I was like, oh, okay. Like, let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, like I said, Orm dying. That Oath gotta die, bro. I'm sorry, bro. He trash. I'm wondering how things gonna go with Rhaenyra because she kicking everybody out now, man. What's the old girl name? She kicked her out. I wonder what's gonna happen to her. Now I think I know what's gonna happen to her. I think in the book some stuff happens, but I don't want to spoil too much. We want to kind of give folks a chance to kind of see on the show whatever before we spoil it. Yeah, don't want to do that yet, but it might be probably a few more satisfying deaths and a few more shocking deaths here in the last season. So, but we're gonna see, man. Let's go ahead and get them Kaioken ratings of this episode, fellas. Okay.
My wife just texted me to let me know that it was just one episode. It was the long night. It had came on my birthday. That was the one episode.
The episode we couldn't see.
Yeah.
Had to trust our TV. Crazy, couldn't find that it wasn't our TV.
Yeah. I give it overall. I give it a strong 9.3. Season, I give a overall 9.5. Has some fun within it, but 9.3 for this episode.
Yeah, we gave anything lower than a 9?
I think it was the 3rd episode. It felt like
that was lower than a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you got, BA?
I'm gonna say overall, because I watched it twice. The initial vibe was like a 9.5 off top.
Okay.
But after watching it again, I was like, all right, I'm gonna settle it at 9.1.
Okay. That's cool. I thought you were gonna say 8 something or like 8.3 or something.
Yeah, my thing is, I have season issues. I don't have an episode issue.
Okay. Oh, so the season was good though, right? Well, so I'm gonna ask y'all this question after I get my rating.
Mhm.
Episode, bro. This episode is probably the best one in my opinion. I know people gonna say, "Oh, cause the last one," but still,
They
it was
nailed
the best. Yeah, they nailed it, bro. In my opinion, this was to me is like a 9.7. I'm gonna say a 9.7 for the episode. For the season, bro, I'm gonna give it a 9.4. I'm gonna give it a 9.4. Like I said, this definitely made up for season 2. Because maybe everybody complained about season 2 and how it was going, and we kind of saw the tail end of season 2. We kind of had an idea what they were gonna kind of go for going into season 3. Started out season 3, you know what I'm saying? Just like straight 9.9s or whatever, bro.
Yeah.
And then we got here this last episode. But I'm gonna ask y'all this question. With me saying that, is this the best season of this series?
What do you mean this
Of
series?
House of Dragon.
Yeah, House of Dragon. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's
They
they
cheated though. I'll explain that.
The first 2 episodes.
Because of the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to be the last 2 episodes of season 2, which would have made season 2 better, but then maybe not make this season as great. Yeah. So because they shoot on that great episode, and then Jace dying and all this other stuff, and now you have a combination of I started the season in a battle, I ended it with a battle. Here you go. Yes, it was a great season. They cheated to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't look at it like that.
Before we switch over, how do you think an Hour of the Wolf should be a movie or a show?
So who where's this fall in the timeline?
After this is immediately after what we'll see here.
So it's about to start.
Immediately after it start. Yeah, it's immediately after.
What's it about? Is it about the winter and all that coming?
No, this is at King's Landing, and Stark puts his step on things.
Yeah, I say season.
The season? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Stark putting a stamp on it.
It's the lack of dragons for me.
Okay, I got you.
And then I think that's the reason.
They gotta have dragons. I hear you.
And for a movie.
Okay.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anything else can be talked about and stuff like that. And all right, now we got dialogue. Let's I don't see a movie sometimes sells it short, and I don't want to do that either. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying, like the movie should be with the dragons. That's why Aegon's Conquest should it's penciled in. But no, I wouldn't. We gotta let the season do what the season do.
Okay. That's fair.
So Aegon's Conquest is pretty much like the old Republican Star Wars. I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
It's gonna be fun. That's what I'm
saying. In the old Republic, it's like a bunch of Sith, a bunch of Jedi just kind of going at it or whatever. That's what I kind of picture when y'all talking about all them dragons and stuff they're gonna have and stuff, man. So that's what I'm kind of waiting on. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and turn the page. Let's get into these quick hits in news, y'all. So, fellas, we already know D23 is this weekend. So, here's some news that's starting to come out right now that might be talked about here at D23. Sacha Baron Cohen will reportedly return as Mephisto in Ghost Rider. I think we all kind of predicted that, and I think a lot of the outlets are starting to kind of confirm it here. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see a lot of this being confirmed this weekend at D23. But let me get y'all thoughts on it. Big J, do you think this is happening? Do you want this to happen? What's on your mind?
Yes and yes. I think Sacha Baron gonna come back as Mephisto, and we need to see that. Like I said, he was the standout from your favorite TV show, Ironheart.
I like that. Question for you before you continue. Is he actually going to be the Mephisto that we know, or is he going to be like this?
No, I think he's gonna be like, if he's like this, then this the only reason to bring him back. It's because of the way he was in the show.
No, I mean, like, is he gonna be the Mephisto? Is he gonna be fully Mephisto in the movie?
I think it's gonna be. So I think it's gonna be a combination. Just like Y'all remember in the first Ghost Rider, they didn't do a lot of Henry Fonda as a Mephisto because one, it costs too much for him to be changing all the time, and you're gonna have to pay for unless they do practical. Now, if they do practical suit, have him looking like what was that my boy Darkness from Legend?
Oh
Then
yeah.
Go for it. You know what I mean? He could pull off a Tim Curry from Legend transformation, but they won't do that.
If you had to call it though,
I don't think he'll be in as Mephisto. I don't think he'll be in there a ton as that. As full on Mephisto. I think he'll be mostly as Sacha Baron, just being the cool old dude talking and doing little parlor tricks.
Man, he's gonna say that, man. Dang it!
What you do? Come on now.
We want
Head?
practical.
It's a movie, right?
You want practical for the flaming head too?
Yeah.
He said practical in camera.
Mm-hmm.
This is what Ryan need to suck it up.
We got a fire extinguisher standby.
We would say,
so I think that matters. I think the fact that this is going to be a movie matters. I think we get way more Mephisto in the movie, and like whatever that looks like, fully flushed out. So I think we're going to get a lot of that. Now, like over under, I don't know. But if Mephisto's going to be on screen for, let's say, 20% of the movie, like he has enough scenes of the 20%, I expect Mephisto, the raw form of that, to be at least half of Sacha Baron Cohen's time. So
you talking about half of his time on the screen, or half of him as Mephisto compared to how he look now?
He'll be like 20% of the movie is going to be, let's say he's a part of it. Out of that, half of that he'll be the raw form of Mephisto, and then the other half will be the Sacha side of it.
Sacha.
So
okay, yeah,
split it up like that, and I think that's good enough. I don't need to be 100% in it, but he needs to be himself too. But we've seen this. We've seen you manipulate and stuff like that. Now, what I want to see also, I need to see Ironheart in this. I hope they find a way to shoehorn her into this movie, and I think that's only right. And we see what that, because she was still working with him before as we last seen her. So don't forget about Ironheart when it comes to Ghost Rider. I would love for her to be a part of it, and it's just a weird pairing. And she doesn't have to be she don't need that many scenes. I just don't want people to forget about it. That's all.
No, so I'll drop a picture if she looks like that picture, because I don't know if BA's familiar with that movie.
Oh yeah. I remember this movie.
I'm telling you, man. And the fact that that's Tim Curry, that's crazy. But like I said, if he looks like that, what would you do? Would that be cool if he did a practical suit like that? Or do you want the CG?
Nah, give me practical.
That's practical. So
yeah, I like that one. I was just wondering because, like BA said,
I need practical with CGI highlights. That's what I need. I need a little bit.
What's wrong with that?
I need a little bit both.
You can do that.
Need a little bit both.
Hey, they did it on the Iron Man suit. It's like part practical, part CGI. I mean,
the whole thing was CGI after the first movie.
Well, I mean, but if you've seen the more recent stuff, like the top half of his body and a little bit of his helmet is practical, and then he had like the the stuff on his arm and leg and everything to fill in the wrist. So I listen. I don't care if they do a practical, they do a CGI, bro. I just wanted to know if he's gonna actually be Mephisto that we know in the comic in this movie. Like you said, you gotta be 100% in there like that. I understand because you gotta blend in and kind of throw people off or whatever. But like toward the end of the movie when they having like the all out, the climax of the movie or whatever, it's like, hey, is he gonna be Mephisto and show his true Mephisto side or whatever, where he kind of battling Ghost Rider or whatever? That's what I kind of wonder if they're gonna do. I want them to, because we kind of got hints of it in Ironheart when they showed his reflection on that spoon. So I was wondering they're gonna actually show him like that in the actual movie. So
I think so. I was looking at Sean Levy movies. That's what I was trying to think to get a feel. I think he's done.
Do it.
Yeah, he's done a combination like when they did Free Guy. Like remember when they had the big dude when they did the Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah.
But it was an actual dude. They just photoshopped his head, mapped his head over that guy. But it was an actual person doing all that stuff when he was like the big giant version of him.
Mm-hmm.
So they may do something like that. I mean, same thing like Night at the Museum was a lot of practical stuff. It wasn't a bunch of CG. I mean, they had a bunch of CG, but that was like the monkeys and all that running through the museum. But
the Deadpools and Deadpool Wolverine, the
Deadpool
core.
Yeah, that was all practical.
Which I didn't know. Yeah, which I didn't know. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
But what you got, cuz?
I'm hoping to be practical. That he does pop up, and given the range that B8 just gave, about 20% and half of it, that I just did. Figured that the movie will probably hit around from hour 45 to 2.5 hours. So that could end up being about 10 to 20 minutes. So it's like a low side to high side. So he could end up being Mephisto 10 to 20 minutes. I like that range within a movie. So yeah, I think he'll be, I think they will go practical. I think 10 to 50, being able to see him 10 to 20 minutes as Mephisto will be fun to see, especially with it being a movie.
Yeah, I like I said, I just want to see him kind of get their vision for what Mephisto will look like here in the MCU. That's really what I want to see. But yeah, I think the fact that we're getting Sasha back, bro, I think we all wanted to see him again in some type of shape, form, or fashion. We kind of wanted to see him in the big screen, and like we all predicted, that chances are he was going to be back in Ghost Rider. So you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see him coming back for sure for a Levy's movie or whatever, man. Because like I said, I wonder, that's the thing too. I wonder if it's going to be an origin movie. Or is it gonna be one of the cases where Ghost Rider been around for a while and he might get like flashback scenes of him, you know what I'm saying, becoming Ghost Rider? But go ahead, BJ.
I heard the Ghost Rider might make his debut in Secret Wars.
Oh,
yeah, this was. I didn't think it would be a true origin story.
And I think it's gonna be Danny, not
Danny
Johnny.
Ketch. Yeah, I think
Danny
so.
Ketch. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Danny.
Yeah, that's what people saying it's gonna be Danny.
Yeah, it's gonna be Danny, bro. I'm fine. I'm fine either way. I mean, because Danny's more popular than Johnny Blaze, to be honest with you. So, I mean, it's fine.
Really?
He's the one where you see the spikes and all that stuff on this. That's where that came from. The spikes stuff came from Danny. Yeah, the chain and all that, they came from Danny. So, that's why I said, I mean, that's fine. They go that route. I just didn't, I didn't want the newer Ghost Rider or whatever. So, but we'll probably get him eventually somehow too. If they after Ron got to retire or whatever, they move on or whatever, and they'll probably bring in the new Ghost Rider because we saw him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So we'll see how that go. But yeah, well that like I said, we'll probably get that news here at D23, fellas, and we're probably gonna get this news right here too. So this was reported that Charles Melton has reportedly turned down the role of Beast in the MCU. And check this out, y'all. We talked about this last week. So the full cast is not expected to be revealed at D23. That's what they're saying. It's the rumor. For folks who watch this right now, do not take this as gospel. Okay, this is all rumor, all speculation that we're hearing right now. So we're not gonna really know anything until we get to this weekend with the D23. But BA, what you think, man?
I agree. That don't mean that most of the cast won't be revealed as well. You know, both things can be true. Hey, the full cast, we still trying to find people. So I cannot guarantee you that the full cast is still hell. We got to replace Beast, and I didn't know that was a thing until he just sent me that the his TPS report about 2 days ago. So they have to then replace him on top of that. So I agree with that. So I don't want to play word games, but that's what you have to do with these people. You know what I'm saying? So will we get most of it? Will we get if we get more than 5? That's good enough. That's good enough for us to sink our teeth into it. Look at the AI generated images and all these other things, and especially if Storm is a part of that 5, I think we all be happy. So. That's all that really matters is the fact that they give us a little bit. I don't need the forecast because we're not there yet. We're totally not. We're not nowhere near this movie actually being released to us like that. We got 2 Avengers movies to get through first. 2 of them.
So who would you cast as Storm if you had your druthers?
This is where I wish that we had a little bit better technology, because I've been like, hey, on this episode right here, I gave a list of 5 individuals, and just and I will stick to that. So within our database, there's episodes of me saying the 5 individuals that I would choose from.
Go watch all the shows to find those 5. So yeah.
God, this person might have been brought up multiple times. This is also true. That's all I'm saying.
Which rumors are.
Yep. Yeah.
Could be.
I guess we had this
We're starting
one
to hear it
too.
more and more. Yeah. Cause we'll, like I said, we'll find out on this weekend, man. We'll find out this weekend. BJ, while Cuz are talking, look up when the Marvel panel is for D23. Cuz, what you got, man?
Yeah, it's I was hoping that it would have been a full cast this weekend, but with the Beast news and whatnot, I could see how it would just be some of them, but not all of them. If you are going to announce it, I would expect for it to be a lot of the major hitters. Like, yes, Beast is a major hitter as far as like the original X-Men, but at this point, you have Jean, Scott. You'll be able to
Emma.
you have Emma. So you have a lot of the characters in it. Might as well go ahead and announce the ones that you have. And I think at this point you gotta announce Storm. My question is, how would they present Storm? Would they have Ryan Coogler to announce her? Or it'd be funny if they had David Johnson to introduce her, just to have a little fun, just for the geeks.
Or the fans could do it too. You know what I'm saying? And I might be there too. If I'm there, I might rush the stage and do my part.
Sorry, y'all. He called it. Let him on the stage.
Let him do it. He called it. But I think just something like that would be pretty fun. Letting it be between the two of them and BA to have that opportunity.
Bro, what you find, BJ?
So the Disney Entertainment Showcase is going to be Friday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. Saturday is going to be all about the theme parks and stuff. So yeah.
So Friday then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we go Saturday show, fellas. Saturday show. No, what I was about to say. Listen, I'm with y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's three castings that's gonna shut the internet down. Magneto, Professor X, and y'all all three didn't already said it already. Storm. If we get them three castings here at D23, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Will Magneto be black? That's what I've heard some people suggest. Are we gonna get Magnegro?
They won't take it to that level.
But once again,
they won't take it to that level. You don't have to explain it to me. You don't have to say, I get it. I think it will be dope, but I don't see them doing that.
It's not. So to me, it's not a dope. You're right. It is going to be dope, but it's like you can't keep on talking about the Holocaust. You know what I mean? Like,
it gotta be something different. Yeah,
it gotta be something a little bit more updated.
Or he's 110 years old.
Or he's like, that his magnetism caused him to de-age a little bit as he was going. You know what I'm saying?
Him and Wolverine, I guess. Yeah, like I said, them three for me, I think it's gonna shut the internet down if they decide to do that. I don't know if you heard that rumor, BJ. Your boy Soldier Boy from The Boys, heard his name attached to May playing Magneto. I heard that
too. But he seems like he's a little old though. He's a little old.
I mean,
well, but here's a weird thing. So
he's almost 50. You're right.
Even the Melton thing, because he's 35, and like I said, they're all over the place. I'm wondering. So are they trying to make where Scott and Jean are the students, and then you're gonna have a bunch of older people like Beast was gonna be a teacher at 35, and Emma Frost at 34, 35.
What's her name? Storm, because Storm's gonna be
27, 28.
Yeah, 27, 28. Yeah. So
how old is she exactly? Because I know you know. What's her coffee? Yeah, you. What's her coffee order and what's her date of birth? So,
maybe 28. Black.
Maybe whatever.
Hold on. When is the movie released? They didn't say the date yet, right?
2028.
2028, but not a date yet, right?
No, they believe it's supposed to be the first thing after. So what I've heard is they're saying it's probably going to be the first thing after Secret Wars. So like I said, they're going to probably start filming it concurrently with Secret Wars.
So this is what I'm hearing. I don't know if y'all caught this on John's show. They have 3 dates in 2028, from what I'm hearing: May, July, and December.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying they think that X-Men is going to be in May.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I thought they don't have a February date that year.
No, that's what John was saying. They said it was May, July, and December. Because he compared that same kind of schedule-ish kind of to another year they had where they kind of had movies kind of. I think it was Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts. Maybe they kind of, or was it no, Fantastic Four came out in June, and I think Thunderbolts came out in May.
Yeah,
so
May
it's kind of
5th.
close. Yeah,
This show May 5th, July 28th, and December 15th. So for Black Panther 3.
Yeah, so it might either be it's either going to be Ghost Rider, X-Men, Black Panther, or X-Men, Ghost Rider, Black Panther. Which makes sense.
They're just trying to.
This is going to be their biggest movie. Yeah, it's going to be their biggest movie, so it would make sense if they had it in the summertime. So just going to depend on one of them dates on the summertime. Like I said, we're gonna find out here on Friday. So
also, I don't think X-Men is going to be X-Men either. I think it's going to be something else. I think they're just going to be mutants or something.
Children of the Atoms or something like Children of Adam.
I think they might just be the mutants. Because I don't think they're going to form the X-Men off the rip. I don't think they just, because Jean just left, and unless Professor X been operating for a while and has his own little setup, I think it's going to be them coming together, finding each other.
But I think it'll sell though. It'll draw people in with X-Men though. Oh, I mean, you could be right though. I heard Hugh
Jackman is not in this movie.
I hope not too, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man. It's gonna be interesting on Friday, y'all. Y'all tune in on Saturday, man. We're gonna be talking about everything that they dropping here at D23 Marvel related. Oh, and Star Wars too. Remember, Star Wars part of Disney too. So we're gonna get some news from both of those studios. We'll talk about it.
Aliens.
All right.
Trailer.
Predator.
Don't tell me that, BJ.
This is Aliens 40th anniversary this year.
Aliens. Oh, Aliens. So it's a sequel. Okay.
Yeah, that's why they just dropped they've been dropping hot toys. They dropped the Alien Queen hot toy. And Ripley and the Power Loader was supposed to be dropping.
With the high Reeboks on?
Yep, she already got the Reeboks. She got the Reebok, the Alien Stompers. They call
Alien Stompers, yeah, Alien Stompers. But yeah, man, last but not least, fellas, check this out. So y'all already know. We got the Lantern Show dropping Sunday, fellas. Sunday, we finally arrived, y'all. We still kind of hearing some speculation of what's going to happen in this show, who the bad guys is, and all that type of stuff. So one of the actors kind of given a hint on who he could be in the show. Let's see what he got to say.
These guys, there's a Green Lantern Corps. There's one from every planet. I mean, it's amazing. That is sci-fi to the max. You know what I mean? There's all these weird looking dudes with their rings. And it was, I think, reassuring for them to see that's Touchstone and pretty elegant special effects too. Like those were beautiful shots of him, flying through space, and I love that. So I brought up the Green Lantern Green Arrow series, which is kind of exactly what's going on here. Like it's like 7 issues or 8 issues of a comic book where, okay, Green Lantern and his protege are trying to solve this thing. Like something's happening here. Is there something alien going on? Is this just here? We've been drawn here for a reason. So yeah, I think that tracks. And I don't think that's in any way some sort of failure of canon.
Well, BJ, some rumors that he could actually be the Black Hand, man. They said he had a ring in the show from what we're hearing a lot of. But if you had to call it right now, man, before Sunday get here, is he the Black Hand?
That's not obscure enough for a James Gunn project. So no.
Whoa. What you want me to do? You want to be dancing on the boat? You know what I'm saying? In a whole episode with a bunch of bands? That's what you want?
That's what he's gonna do.
Enough for you? Oh, okay.
That's what he's gonna do. Fox and Shazam. They're gonna show up again. Along with Nelson.
What about you, BA? You think he's gonna be the Black Hand in this episode, in this season or this show? I should say.
Question: what are the chances that Aaron Pierre kisses his wife at some point? Because he seems to be into that. I don't know. We saw that in
What you talking
Peacemaker.
James Gunn's wife.
Oh, I just kind of
Is she officially in this?
She been in everything else, but she's not officially.
I mean, I would be. You know what? Now BA said that. I mean, BJ said that. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. If she was.
I can go look at IMDb.com. I mean, let's see.
But let's go. Why not have that spoiler Easter egg within an interview and all that? Why not? I just can't wait for Sunday.
Me too. Cuz, what you got? Cuz, you think he gonna be the Black Hand?
I see. Why not? He seems really excited about the show, and the way that he was talking about it. Let's roll the dice and say, yeah. I'll roll the dice and say, yeah, he'll be the Black Hand. I think it'll be some fun as well. It's exciting. We go from Game of Thrones, House of Dragon on Sunday night, to Lantern Sunday night, like
bro, right into it, yeah, bro.
yeah. I told you HBO be knowing what they're doing. This is exciting. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I must say, yeah, Black Hand.
So that's why they waited till this date to drop the show. We was like, man, why you take so long to do that?
You wouldn't want to put a brand new show up against House of Dragons. Like that's defeating your own interest.
How many episodes? 10, right?
Yeah.
One of y'all dropped it in, or maybe 9. So something's 9 stuff. They make the show
one
even.
more than 8.
Mm-hmm. But it's 12 short of 21.
They had to leave room for the Nelson episode or Hanson or whatever group from the early 2000s they gonna put in there.
Mm.
Shout out to Hanson. Yeah. No, I hope be the Hand. The thing is, if you're gonna be the Hand, and then you got the Manhunters in here, it's like, damn, bro, like, who's the actual main bad guy? Don't say Sinestro, Big Jake. He in jail. Don't blame Sinestro for what's going on, bro. He innocent. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, is Sinestro a Yellow Lantern in this show?
I have no idea. They just showed him in jail. So
yeah, like he already a Yellow Lantern, or is he a Green Lantern that kind of went off the rails and then he ends up getting his? I mean, he been around for years, so.
I believe they use him. From my understanding, is that he's kind of like a Hannibal Lecter type. Like, Hal goes in and talks to him and all that. But that's why he was like, "Who is he? Who is he really? He's your replacement."
Yeah.
All that stuff because
See, I want to hear you say it.
Mm-hmm.
Replacement.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Fire, yeah. It's about to be fire. So listen, y'all, tune in.
You don't go and set them expectations up here. And then you be like,
I'm sorry. You're right. Let me wait and see what this show do. You're right. we've been waiting on this show for the longest, bro. We've been seeing all these trailers. I told y'all that last trailer sold me. I love that last trailer. But yeah, we'll talk about these episodes, y'all, every Tuesday because the show comes on Sunday. So we'll talk about each episode every Tuesday, man. So y'all want to join us for these conversations on that? Watch that episode on Sunday, y'all. Join us on Tuesday for this episode. But yeah, man, fellas, that's pretty much it here. Let's go ahead and turn the page into the questions, the comments. We can call it a night, y'all. All right, man. Let's see what we got. Of course, I'm trying to scroll up. It ain't let me scroll up. Okay. Check it out. We got CJ in the building. He said, "What up, fellas? What up, CJ? What up? We got Big J Boy in the building, TGK. He said, "Is that Big J?" Yes, it is, man. Yes, it is. The mirror says Viva something at the end. But welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here. What up, Pluto? He says, I think they did a great job with Rhaenyra. He said this season, this is what Dana Ark in Game of Thrones should have felt like, honestly. The crazier she got with each interaction had me cheesing. Yeah. I mean, everybody's saying that they thought it was too quick, bro. I like the only person in the world that said it wasn't quick.
She went from not talking to Damon because Damon had held important information about her son's death. I was talking about Dana.
Denny, I was talking about her. Like everybody said her stuff was quick. I'm like, I feel like I was the only person in the world who said it wasn't.
Because the one thing she wouldn't do was kill innocent people, and then she just said, "You know what? Kill the whole town."
You know what? I'm
Because
on a time schedule.
I think that was the same thing when Masanji had dropped down and all that other stuff. Like she just said, F it, dog, just kill everybody.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel sorry for the people in Tumbleton though. I really did feel sorry for them because they really were just minding their business, bro, and they kind of used them as a pawn in that war. And then, like you said, Ophius came in there and just went ahead and sprayed everybody. Like them folks ain't had nothing to do with none of that stuff. Matter of fact, they were kind to you. They were kind to you when you was there, and you just went ahead and just flamed up everybody, bro. Like, man, I feel sorry for them people, bro. That was crazy. And then he says, Black says, Hop Shifter. Yeah, appreciate that, Black. He says, does anyone ride Dreamfire after Helena dies? That's probably
no.
Okay, BA said no. I was gonna say we might not want to spoil that. If that's the
case. You'll see what happens in the final season.
Okay. Well,
it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, but we're trying not to. Yeah, we're trying not to spoil too much because Thug and BA know a lot about it, so we're trying not to spoil nothing. We're trying to give folks a chance to kind of watch the show. Salam said, "What's up? Come on now, Ironheart wasn't that bad. No, we liked it.
I think it was bad.
No, yeah, we liked it.
I was just saying, I think that was towards me. I was like, let's not forget about her. Like, let's add her in the movie so she can pick up where she left off without her having her own thing because they're not gonna do that. So what I'm saying, just don't forget about her.
Bro, I think she's gonna be in Secret Wars.
Hopefully,
she should.
She gonna be a Secret.
I hope so.
I mean, BA's in Secret Wars. Everybody in Secret Wars. They didn't call you.
They called me,
bro. I didn't get a cheer
BA
yet.
is in there. I know. Me and BA in there. Will.
I'm waiting on Cheer Watch.
Cheer Watch 15.
Cheer Watch 15. Salam said BA about to pull us the bill with Dylan. My top 5 is Jamie. Dang. Dylan. Okay, I hear you.
That's funny.
Hold on, talking about Jamie from Game of Thrones?
No, Jamie Lawson.
Jamie
Storm.
He's talking about Black Panther. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The one that got his hand chopped off. That's
no.
I thought you talking about. Like, wait. Now, hey,
Storm,
that's a redemption arc for y'all right there. That's a redemption arc though. So I couldn't stand him in the beginning. He kind of, you play Storm. Shout out to guys of Egypt.
An old white guy to play Storm.
Hey, shout out to guys of Egypt.
Nobody be complaining right now. You know that, right?
Worst movie of all time. Salam says Magneto being black would surely shut the internet down, and not in a good way, Salam. Not in a good way. What I was talking about was in a good way. Big J was trying to shut the whole internet down and the whole entire power grid of the East Coast. You know what I'm saying?
Especially south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh man, bro!
Unless y'all want Magneto rolling out in the wheelchair next to Charles, you need to get somebody younger. That man being in the Holocaust.
It's going to have to be some type of war or civil rights war. Pick one.
Ain't gonna be no civil rights war. Come on, man.
You gonna be Palestinian?
Hey, I'll say he from like
Rwanda.
No, I was gonna say in MCU terms, what's the country they had that it was in Age of Ultron?
Sokovia.
Yeah, like Sokovia or something.
Sokovia?
No,
Slovenia.
That is.
Luca.
Something like
shout out to Luca Doncic, baby.
Luca playing Magneto. You see that right there? That's what I'm talking about right there. It's cool and stuff. But yeah, man, listen. Like I said, guys, we appreciate y'all, man. Y'all geeking out with your boys per usual, man. Hey, great turnout, man, here in the comment section. Hold on, we do that one more. See what we got. He says, he said, I ain't trying to hear no man. He gonna need
I feel like it's gonna happen, guys. I feel like
it's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be crazy.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
They gonna be throwing so many names around.
Bro.
Look,
now
that
BJ threw that out, yeah. And now that BJ threw that out, bro, I'm nervous now for Saturday, bro. Oh, and that for Friday, I should say. I'm nervous now, bro.
What if it was Coleman Domingo? What if they got him to be Magneto?
I would love it. Yo.
You already got his
They wanted him in the MCU. They wanted him in the MCU.
He still ain't closed his damn mouth.
Bro, I just about to say, BA, my wife would be mad, bro. She love the X-Men. She would be
man,
mad.
I should let me watch that. If I didn't watch it, I'd be 100% for it.
Bro, she gonna cancel both our dang A-list memberships after that, boy.
You gonna cancel yours?
Yeah, cancel mine too. Like, nigga, what I do? we both ain't gonna see
You ain't going to that movie. You ain't going to that, man.
Yeah, you ain't going that one either. Like, God dang.
You be stuck with your mouth open, just like
yeah, just like him. Yeah, like dang, boy. But yeah, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, geeking out with your boys, man. We'll be back here on Saturday, D23 on Friday.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about the news dropping. We already know we're gonna get some Marvel news. What's Star Wars talking about?
Yeah,
we ain't heard nothing from Star Wars since BA put the shirt on. All right, we ain't heard nothing from them guys.
Andor season 3.
Starfighter.
Acolyte season 2.
I think we did.
The trailer.
They probably do something
Night of the Seven Kingdoms. The next season is next year. That's why they can skip 2 years. With House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Boy, they gonna take it for him. I like that, B. I like that.
Yeah,
I do make. No, it makes sense. It makes sense.
His check came in just now. He was like, "Oh,
yeah, it just hit. It just hit.
It just came in.
It just hit.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Little notification.
There it goes.
now I can talk about it.
Guys.
Hey, I wasn't gonna say nothing about check clear. Oh, okay. Yeah. Guys.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
That show do come out. Okay. I'm about to say, like, dang, we supposed to do for the next 2 years. Great point, bro. Great point. Man. Come out, you're right. It's shooting right now. They've been shooting for a while now. So yeah, you're right. But listen, if y'all guys are new to the channel, you're into the geek culture content and all that good stuff, man. Join us here for these conversations that we have every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Also, too, man, hit them likes for us as well, man. We appreciate y'all. We really do. We're still trying to grow the channel and all that, man. So we definitely use your help with that. Hit them subscribe buttons, hit them like buttons, and follow us here, guys. Go watch Lanterns this weekend, y'all. We'll be back here on Saturday to talk about some D23 news.
Oh,
and the finale and X-Men finale.
Oh, thank you, cuz. King gonna kill me if he find out I didn't bring it up. Thank you, cuz.
I almost forgot about that myself.
Yeah, bro. See what happened when
hey, shout out to House of the Dragon, yo.
Yeah.
House of Dragons was so good. You made you forget. We gonna talk about that on Saturday too, y'all. X-Men 97 season finale is on Saturday as well. We'll talk about that Saturday. So with all that being said, man, it's your boy Rail, got Cuz in the building. Big J, BA, Cuz we geek. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. Make sure y'all look up, man. Make sure them dragons don't get you. And we out, y'all.